Welcome back to Who's at the Chef's Table with Chef Dan. This week, your hosts, Chef Dan and Doris, with a D, sit down with owner and Chef Angelo Pyroulis of Souvlaki Street in Sunrise, Florida.
Hi everybody, I'm Doris with a D here at SoFloDining, and we are at Souvlaki Street in Sunrise. And we're here at the Chef's Table with Chef Dan and Chef Angelo.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Take it away, Chef Angelo.
How is everybody? Welcome to Souvlaki Street.
Here you go.
We are a Greek Mediterranean restaurant offering a lot of healthy treats. So anybody looking for a little nice, crispy, fresh cut Greek salad, topped with a little chicken souvlaki, pork souvlaki, gyros, carved fresh right off the cone, please come in and see us.
Okay.
We are open Monday through Friday.
I like that.
And that's my favorite dish, by the way. That is my favorite dish. All day long.
Yeah, we're looking at the oven roasted lemon chicken in case anybody's wondering.
My favorite dish. We are open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Closed Saturdays, Sundays, and major holidays. We work long hours and we need a little break every once in a while.
Yeah.
How long have you been in business?
We've been here, we took over the space in June of 2019.
Okay.
I did all this work, all the remodeling. The bones were here, so that was easy. Did all the remodeling, and I opened September 3rd, right before the pandemic.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
We survived the pandemic. We stayed open through it. We're blessed.
Right.
We were able to stay open.
Oh, wow.
Cooking with a mask was not easy, but we did it, and it's over. It's behind us, and we've been growing ever since.
Now, I know you did a major remodel at one point.
Oh yeah. My opinion, I've been doing this a long time. I'm 43 years in the business, self-employed. Every 3 years, you need. I personally need it. I need efficient equipment that's going to work properly. The grill doesn't work, I can't call the guy. A guy can't come and fix my. I don't do that.
Yeah.
So every 3 years, I sell the old and I buy the new.
And that's when we were told about this place. Friend of mine, Patty and Joe, they live local. They're customers here. They recommended it, and we came and you were closed for remodeling.
Yeah,
Yes.
But then,
I'm so sorry.
But then I
Yes.
read, and this is very impressive. I mean, we do hundreds of restaurants, and even in the review I mentioned it. You didn't just remodel; you got all new equipment.
Yeah.
That's unheard of. That is incredible. As a chef, that's my dream.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to fight to get simple stuff, and you're a man that just says, you know what? I want it to work. I want it efficient.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Restaurants done right. You come to
Yeah,
Chef Angelo.
People don't realize how
Yeah.
much those things cost to fix, and a lot of people, oh yeah, just fix it. Before you fixed it, you bought a new one.
You bought
Yeah.
a new one. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
my favorite word, and you're gonna cringe when you hear it. The circuit board's bad.
Yeah. This is,
That's their famous thing. The circuit board's bad.
yeah.
Translation: $500.
From one chef to another, I think we heard it all.
Yeah.
Throughout decades.
Yes.
And by the way, next year also we're going to be doing the same thing. Everything's working fine,
Oh, you're doing-
but I know
It's your third year.
come up
Okay.
12, 14 months from now, something's going to go wrong.
Yeah.
And this stays efficient. It's used. It's good equipment. Somebody else could use it,
Right.
but it's not for me.
Yeah.
I prefer to just change it out.
And have stuff that works.
Yeah, be headache free of that.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing that you're able to do that.
I'm blessed.
Yes.
We're blessed.
Absolutely.
We are blessed. My wife and I are blessed. We're able to close 2 days a week and rest. We can pay our bills, pay our employees, make a little money for ourselves 5 days a week. We are blessed.
That's a good
That's
point
awesome.
too.
Yeah.
So many young people go into this business. They watch all the TV shows. They think of the glamour, and they think they're going to open a store, open a door. People are going to come in and just throw money at them, and they think they're going to be millionaires.
Yeah.
What they don't understand is, though, this is a living.
Yeah.
And
Exactly
like you
what it
said,
is.
you're blessed. You could have weekends off. You can coach. You can go on
Yeah.
vacation. You can do that. That's a living.
Yeah.
so many of these young people get into the business, do that, and then you walk in and you say, oh, is the owner here? Oh, no. You want the manager? Then the manager comes out, he don't know anything, you know, and it's like 5 months, 10 months down the line, it says closed.
Yeah.
And people say, oh, the restaurant business, the restaurant business.
Yeah.
No, it's not the restaurant business, it's the people and how they run their business.
That's right.
You know,
Yeah.
and like I said, you're conscious of your equipment, of everything you need, of how to run the place.
You have to.
We have so many places we go to, they're
clueless.
I'll
They really
I'll
are.
call up,
Yeah.
I'll say
Yeah.
something about, you know, they'll put the owner on the phone, and I'll say, yeah, we were there last night, and I don't know, the light in the living room, the light in the dining room. Oh, what light?
Yeah.
The light that's hanging from the ceiling. Oh, well, I'll have to call the manager for that. And it's like, you're the owner,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, and you don't know what's going on in your place,
Yeah.
and you clearly know everything.
You have to, you know, restaurants don't run by themselves.
No.
They do not run by themselves. And we all know the labor market is really tough.
Right.
It's been tough.
Yeah.
So who do you trust? Here's the key, take care of everything.
I don't know how you could do that.
I tell
really don't.
tell
Yeah.
everybody, and it's the first time I'm saying it on tape or writing it. Nobody cares about your money more than you.
Of course.
You
of
know,
course.
you hire a manager, and he's here. Somebody complains, so what? He's still getting his check.
Yeah.
He don't care.
Yeah.
You're here and they complain, they're probably getting a remake. They're getting something.
If I can backpedal on that, more importantly than the money, to me, is a satisfied customer. It's
Right.
gonna come back
That's right.
next week.
And tell
That's
their
right.
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we found it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the most
But
important
it's
part. to me.
because you care. That's the whole thing.
There's some people that don't belong in our business.
Yes.
In our industry.
Yes.
They go in for the money.
Yeah.
We actually love what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually love what we do.
Yes, we
That's
do.
why we do it.
Yeah.
We do. Yeah. It's a
Right?
calling.
It's
Yeah.
a quality.
Yeah.
Since I'm 14 years old, I was in the kitchen.
Right?
14.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we were talking last night. We had a little joke. There's places that we go to frequently, and we see certain employees, and you see like they're not the best at what they're doing. And I said to her, you know, we have them almost in every kitchen. We call them the utility guy.
Utility guy.
And she said, what's that? I said, well, that's the guy that knows how to run the dining room. He knows if he needs to go in the kitchen. He knows what he has to do. He's the guy that knows where the tables get stacked.
Yeah.
He's the guy that knows where, you know, this gets done. He's the one that will work open to close.
Some value.
But again,
Yes.
he's not the best.
But he's the
But
go-to guy.
He's the guy.
Yes.
And he's there.
And,
Yes.
And he
it's so-
shows up.
And it's so
Yes. Always.
God bless him.
I always say, and she's heard
God
me say,
bless
when
him.
I was working as a chef,
Yeah.
my big thing was, my staff would say, oh, this guy's no good, you hired him, blah, blah, blah. And I say, has he ever been late? No. Does he show up? Yeah. Let's teach him. Let's train him. He's coming
Baby
through that
steps.
door because he wants to be here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want the guy that's in here like, oh, I want a raise. How long you work here? 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You want a
Or-
raise? 3
or-
weeks?
Or the guy who wants the afternoon off because it's not busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. how about the 50-year-old employee that wants off on his birthday?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that one.
There you go.
What's the
Yeah.
other? I mean,
There you go.
I've heard them.
Yeah, we can go on and on forever.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my neighbor's.
Yeah.
My neighbor's cat died. I have to be with them.
Right?
I have to be there to comfort them.
Yeah, it takes a lot of discipline. We all know it takes a lot of discipline. Another thing that I have a hard time with, I am a clean freak chef.
Gotta be.
There's no other way to be.
There's no other way
No.
to be.
No, you're
And
absolutely
for
right.
that reason, and my wife tells me all the time, oh, you know, you're pushing them too hard to clean.
No,
Well,
no, it's very necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how come a lot
Yeah,
of
because you could be
people-
in and out of business like this if
Correct.
some inspector comes in
Correct.
and things are
Correct.
not the way they're supposed to be.
Correct.
No,
No,
Right.
it's your
and
business.
she'll tell you. I mean, even my old staff that used to work with me, they're watching this tape laughing now. They'll tell you, I don't wear an apron. I will not wear an apron in the kitchen. And I say because the food belongs here. If it's on me, I'm doing something wrong. You know, really, I believe that. And even in the house, people say, "Oh, you cook here, have an apron." I don't want an apron. Even breading stuff and all.
Right, right.
I will not wear an apron because why am I wearing an apron? I'm not throwing the food on me. You know, and then
Thank you. We
no,
appreciate
but that's
that
the
at
whole
home.
thing. You know, it's just a matter of being aware, being clean. And then in other parts of this industry, like the healthcare, we have surveys, they call it. It's just like the inspection, but you have annual surveys. And many places, they get the survey, and then for the next 5 or 6 months, they just run wild.
Yeah.
And then they have to get survey ready, which means, we got to clean this, we got to clean this, we got to clean. Deep clean, deep clean, deep clean. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. We're always survey ready. We're always ready. There's no hurry up, the guy just walked in. And like you're clean, you're spotless. When the inspector comes in,
I don't care.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Come on in.
No big deal. Yeah.
I don't have to tell them, hold on, have a seat.
No.
We'll be right with you. And then everybody in the back is scrambling.
It's scrambling, wrapping, labeling, dating.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing looks more professional than you telling him, "Oh yeah, you're here. Come on in.
Correct.
Check it out.
Correct.
Go
do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Come find me if you need anything.
Exactly.
Doris's son, he's a fire inspector.
Yeah.
And she doesn't notice. We were talking the other day, and he was telling me he went to a restaurant to do the fire inspection. And they told him that they were at the back door, and they said, let me get the owner, and they locked the door. And then he went around the front, said, I got to do the you got to talk to the owner. Then the owner wants to know, why are you here? And then the owner says, you need to talk to the owner of the building. I only rent the place.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
I mean, that is a red flag.
Yeah, totally.
You just now, whoever that inspector is, food, fire, safety, whatever, now they're really going to look.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now they're really going to look. And something you don't
In detail.
Yeah.
In detail.
Yeah.
In detail.
Yep.
It's always best, you know what? Again, there's a Bible to our industry.
Yeah.
There's a Bible.
Yeah.
Do the right thing.
Yeah.
Do the right thing, you got nothing to hide.
That's it.
Yeah. Exactly. And
it's
more
easier.
is always better.
And it's easier. I don't get it. It's easier.
It's easier. It's easier to maintain the cleanliness versus to take out the drill and drill the grease off the back of your kitchen.
Yeah.
That's true.
And that's the reason I think too that we have a hard time keeping employees.
Yeah.
People don't want to clean.
Yeah. No, they don't.
And I ask them nicely to clean.
Right.
Then they clean like crap.
Yeah.
And then Brenda has to go and redo it. And I have a guy on payroll. We open 5 days a week. He comes in at 6:15 till 9:15, 9:30. We close the door at 9 and we're done cleaning by 9:15, 9:30, depending on how late dinner rush goes.
Right.
You know what his job is? Clean.
Clean.
He's a cleaner.
Yeah.
And he cleans the equipment and he comes out. He'll scrub like around the doors. Yeah. Anything that needs to be cleaned.
Exactly.
The Euro machine, by the end of the night, that Euro machine was stainless steel in the back. After 3 cones that we carve, it's greasy, it's black. Every day he has it like brand new.
Is that why it looks like new?
Yeah.
It looks
Every
like
day it looks like new. I don't care how long it takes him. 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I have all the product. All the product. I have all the gloves. Don't crack your nails. But I want every...
That thing looks like it just came out of the box.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
I'm going to take a picture of it. You're going to see it. There's going to be a picture of it.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And I have one at home in my garage as a backup because once this thing goes...
Oh, yeah. That's your bread and butter.
You don't have 2 weeks to wait.
No. And I'm not too good with screwdrivers and things. So I'm good with knives, but not screwdrivers. But that's his job. He's a cleaner.
He does a really good job.
So, I mean, like,
and I'm blessed because I don't have to scrub and it's his job. And I pay him well.
No, and like you just said, from the years of being in the business, this needs to be done.
Yeah.
This needs to be done.
Yeah.
And people don't understand. Also, I see a lot of places with the owners, they don't know what's going on. They say, we close at 9, and I want everybody out of here by 9:10. Everyone needs to punch out by 9:10, and it's like,
no.
It's like, wait a minute,
no.
How are they? And then and then when they say it's dirty, then
Yeah. Doesn't work like that.
It takes a lot of discipline to do what we do.
It does.
It takes a lot of discipline.
It does. A lot of hours.
Right, a lot of hours.
Yeah, a lot of dedication. You have to really love what you're doing.
You have to.
But the end product.
You cannot wake up and say, hell, I got to go to work today. No good. Find another job.
You just wake up and go.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, do something else.
I mean, I used to be lost. When I was younger, I mean, I'm older now. I'm weaker now. I'm tired. But when I
You're
was
younger
younger,
than me, so you're good.
But when I was younger, I was doing 60, 70 hours. And,
Yeah.
and if I had a day off, you know what? I was lost. I was lost. I'd go to the restaurant to hang out.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that was my home.
That's your life.
That's what I did.
That's your life.
But,
That's it,
you know,
man.
and again, what I was saying is the end product, though, is what shines. I mean, I can tell you, we had the gyro platter, and I forgot what the other thing, falafel
platter.
We sat right there. I remember that. And
Oh
the
my God,
salad
the
that came
falafel.
with it, I've had hundreds of Greek salads. And that was a
Yeah.
simple side salad. It
Yeah,
was,
that salad
I still-
slapped you in the face.
I still
saw
talk
it.
about it.
That's how
I'm
fresh
still-
it was. It just
was
jumped
not-
right
and
up.
it's nothing fancy. It's nothing fancy. It was
Yeah.
basic Greek food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but it was
It was fresh.
fresh, clean.
Yeah.
Made with love.
Yeah.
It left an
Yeah.
impression.
Good.
You know, and that's
Good.
and that's a stupid thing. That's just the salad. I can't even tell you how good the rest of the food was.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we were fighting for the falafel. It was so
Yeah.
good.
This is not what we do. This is who we are.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
This is who we are.
Yes, it is.
We're-
It is
we're
who you are.
Hospitality.
This is what you were born to do.
Good food.
Yeah.
Nice atmosphere. Clean.
Yeah.
If you don't have all that, go open a body shop or
Body
something.
shop or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, I have a question for you. Like, how was it that you found your way into the hospitality industry? Obviously, you love it. But what was it that made
I'll
that
tell you.
love come alive?
I'll tell you, when I was a young kid, I was a rough kid, and my parents, you know, my dad was a mechanic
And you grew up in Chicago, right?
in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah. When we came to this country, we went to New York, Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, Bay Ridge to Chicago. Now, my dad was a mechanic, so he would tell me, "Okay, you're coming to work with me today." I go to work with him. He put me under the car to change the oil. He'd take off the screw. The oil is all over me. I'm like, I'm looking at my nails. I'm like, God, I need a manicure. I can't do this.
How old were you
Going
then?
from
You were young.
16, 17
Yeah,
years old.
okay.
Now I'm jumping from job to job. I was a painter. I did construction, cement. Drove a truck, made deliveries. I did all the crazy jobs. I ran into a kitchen job one day, and I liked it. I liked it. I was on the phone with my mom, and she was telling me, teaching me how to make a lentil soup. The guy was an Asian guy. He gave me the keys. He told me, come and open the next day. Okay? I took the keys. I'm all happy. He didn't ask me, and that was my first job in the kitchen.
Yeah.
True
You're a
story.
natural.
I will never forget this. I went home to my mom. Yeah, I got the keys. I'm gonna be cooking. What do you mean cooking? You don't know how to cook. Well, I gotta make a lentil soup tomorrow. Can you tell me? She started telling me, you know, my eyes were rolling in my head. Next morning at 5:30 in the morning, we had it set up. I called my mom, and she's telling me what to do. Long story short, it was a disaster. But that's how I got started, and I liked it, and it was challenging.
Right.
It was challenging.
Yes.
You know, the culinary world. You know,
Yeah.
I'm cutting fingers.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
but that's how we learn.
Not like TV.
So that's
No, nothing like TV.
so that's how I started, and then from there I then moved on. And I worked at different places, different concepts. Learned as much as I could, then I went into business for myself, and that was it. That was
But every
there was
morning you
never.
woke up and you were happy, weren't
Oh
you?
my God, yeah.
But
Just
that's
even
what
now.
happens.
Yeah.
Just even now.
That's what I tell everybody too. Is that it's a progression of learning.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of times, and you'll notice as an owner, is you teach somebody something, and they think they know everything.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
or right away they learn this and they want to raise, or they learn
Yeah.
this and they're gonna go work somewhere else, and it's
Yeah.
like you don't know. This takes years.
Yeah.
This takes years,
Yeah.
and
we can write books.
and like you said
Oh, yeah.
about opening your business, tell the truth. In the jobs you had before, you learned what not to do.
More so.
See?
Yes.
More so.
Yeah.
Yes.
You learn what not to do, what doesn't work.
Yeah.
Because you make mistakes, but you make new mistakes
Right.
every time, and
Yeah.
you learn.
You learn.
And you acquire that knowledge,
Yeah,
and you bring
yeah,
it
yeah.
every day
Yeah.
with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
priceless.
Yeah.
You can't go to school and learn that.
No, they don't teach you that in school.
They can't.
That's decades.
They can't.
But it's
Decades
funny.
of knowledge.
It's funny too. Is like I went to school, but I was doing it since I was 14, and everybody told me you need to get the paper. You need to get the paper. Went to college, sat there. People didn't know how to turn an oven on. Okay. But when I went to college for it, we had to do a 10 days as a pot washer, 10 days baker. 10
That's it.
days.
That's it.
And yeah, but it goes for 4 years. So those 10 days, they go. So one day you're the lead saucier. The next day, the next 10 days, you're the pot washer. Why? Because you're gonna learn what happens when they burn pots.
Yeah.
Now, when you get over there, you're not gonna burn pots.
Right.
You know, but we had to learn, and then all the different cuisines and all we had to learn. Every 10 days was a different type of food.
Yeah.
But the important thing was, I had to mop floors for 10 days
Yeah.
properly, you know. And nowadays they go to these schools, they give them a book, they show them some videos, and in what, a year and a half they're a chef.
your diploma.
They're a chef.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here laughing like, are you kidding? You know, I hired a man one time, told me he doesn't boil water. We were waiting. I mean, I was the head chef. I'm setting up the line, and I'm looking. You know, I like to see what they got. And I said, "You got a pasta special today?" He says, "Yeah." I said, "Where's your pasta?" He goes, "Oh, they didn't bring it over yet." Who's they?
And where are they bringing it from?
Who's they? He said, "The prep cook." I didn't hire a prep cook. He says, "Well, I don't boil water."
Wow.
Well, I could tell you this.
Can you imagine?
After that shift,
Yeah.
He's gone.
He's gone. He's gone.
Yeah.
I you know.
No, you can't work with
They
someone like that.
they use that word very loosely these days. The word chef.
Oh,
Everybody's a chef.
yeah, yeah.
I don't.
It's
I
an
don't
earned
understand.
title. Because I've had people ask me what it is that chef, you know, what is it? I said, it's a designation. He earned
Correct.
that
It's-
title. He didn't
My
just
ba-
go and have it sewn on a shirt.
No, but my best
know?
description is you could take me to your refrigerator or you could take me to your house and open up the refrigerator and say, make something.
Yeah.
I don't need a book.
No.
I could
No.
make something with what's there.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
a chef.
Yeah.
Correct.
A cook,
Correct.
I'm not knocking cooks. Cooks can make excellent whatever, but a chef taught them how to do that or wrote that recipe.
They just use that word very,
Yeah.
very loosely.
But it's
And that's sometimes depends on who uses it. Could be a little disrespectful.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
They don't, they don't even know how to use a knife.
I hate, and she's gonna laugh. I hate because I watch a lot of the local influencers, and I hate when they use the term "chef's kiss." Well, first of all, you're not a chef, so I don't know what you're kissing. And second of all, I've been doing this almost 40 years,
Yeah.
and I've never did a kiss to anything, so I don't know what the hell a chef's kiss is. You know? So to me, it's like I'm like, why are you even using that?
Yeah.
You know? So that's it's disrespectful.
Very wrong.
But
What is your most popular dish here?
Popular dish?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, like the one you sell the most.
I'll tell you, we will carve 3 cones of that gyros today, every day, 20 pounds each.
Wow.
wow.
So gyros and the chicken souvlaki. So you go from, my opinion, one extreme to the next.
Yeah, yeah. Street food to
It's Greek food normally in the real life is very healthy, Mediterranean,
Yes.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Very healthy.
There's something to be said about the Mediterranean diet.
oh yeah.
Gyros is a little oily. As you know,
Yeah.
you got a mixture of lamb
Yeah.
and beef.
Yeah.
In order to bind that cone, it's 80% lamb, 20% beef. Well, that 20% beef, you know, as you carve in it,
Yeah.
it's melting away. It's the greasy effect. Where chicken is 100%. I use chicken breast. I don't use the thighs.
Yeah.
The thighs probably a little juicier, but a little fattier too.
Right.
So
Okay.
we have a little fattier. On the gyros, we have
Exactly.
a little healthier treat as the chicken. Those two are the most popular, and along with that, probably running really close, if not bypassing it, is a Greek.
Thanks for watching, everyone, to another delicious episode of Who's at the Chef's Table with Chef Dan. Join us next week for more culinary adventures. This show's a proud joint production of SoFloDining and the Beachside Directory. Head over to SoFloDining.com to subscribe for free to our online magazine, packed with awesome features, discounts, and South Florida dining tips. SoFloDining is your go-to guide for all things tasty in the Sunshine State. See you soon.